Good morning, guys. So it's the next day, and like I said, I'm gonna plan on pulling that motor today. I gotta go grab the engine hoist from a friend's house. As you can see, I'm actually in the 4Runner today. I haven't drove this actually in a couple weeks, so it's gonna be great. So I'm gonna go grab that, get back, start tearing this motor down, getting it out. Hey guys, what's going on? So today didn't go as planned, unfortunately. It's scheduled to rain today, pretty heavy. I got a lot done. I got the engine hoist here, got everything ready to go, but I just don't feel comfortable going ahead and pulling that motor when I know it's about to rain. Just because I'm not just gonna have it sitting out there in the rain like that, and I can just wait until tomorrow. It's only gonna rain tonight. So, but today was not a complete waste. Let me show you what I came across today and got. So check out this little table. So as you can see, it has the flex plate, the torque converter, the crankshaft, and 3 pistons up here. It needs to be, I'm gonna hit it with a wire wheel. It's got some surface rust, but I'm gonna hit it with a wire wheel, get it back down to metal, and then hit it with some clear. But like I say, that is probably the coolest. And not to mention, you know, I could do something. These pistons, they move. At least top steer. Yeah, top steer. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what I'm gonna do with that, but that's just cool as shit. That is the coolest table I've ever seen. Maybe not the coolest, but it's up there. But that's not the only thing I got. So I also got, let me just take y'all over here real quick. So you see that right there? It was being thrown away. It's having feeding issues. So I'm gonna fix that. You know me, I'm on a budget all the time, every time. So free welder. It's a gas and gasless. So that's a win right there for me. Hey guys, good morning. So like I said, it's not raining anymore, so I'm gonna jump into tearing this motor out. So what I'm first gonna do is I'm gonna remove this hood, so I have a little bit better area to work on. I'm gonna have to disconnect the exhaust manifold on either side. See, I've already gotten loose the fuel lines right here, but I'm also gonna, they have some little some worm clamps down there that I'm gonna have to disconnect to actually to pull the motor out. I'm gonna have to disconnect the power steering pump. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna have to disconnect the power steering pump. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to retain the fluid on that one though. No, I'm probably gonna just have to remove the lines themselves. Have to lose that fluid, because in order to remove the power steering pump, you're gonna have to have a puller for this. Pull this off to get to those bolts back there, and then you can actually pull this thing off. And I'm not gonna do that. I have power steering fluid. That ain't a big deal. So it probably needs to be flushed anyways. So let's see. Well, I mean, obviously I'll have to disconnect the motor mounts, which I cleaned those up on the last video, so they're ready to go. I had to disconnect this battery. I should have did that already. Lower radiator hose, disconnect that. And probably a few other little things here and there. Well, obviously the biggest one is the transmission, and I'm gonna have to disconnect the starter. Or just go ahead and remove the starter actually, but also disconnect it. So I'm gonna get onto that, guys. So I'll see you in just a second. Hey guys, so as you can tell, it is dark now. This thing has been giving me all kind of fits. I mean, it has a lot of miles on it, so bolts are seized, breaking. I have to get a new starter because one of the bolts broke on it. The exhaust didn't want to come actually loose. It was well, one side came loose fine, but the other side was completely seized up. So I ended up having to just cut that off. I'll figure it out once I get it out. And then there's just all kind of little nitpicky things that got to come loose. And I've been doing it by myself. So, but it's getting there. So it's probably going to be tomorrow once I actually get it out. But let me show you where I'm at now so far. All right. So you can see I've got it actually mounted up. It's about to come out. I still have to disconnect the the power steering. That's the last. I got all the motor mounts, or we'll say both the motor mounts done. I got the fuel lines disconnected. I got all the wiring harness disconnected. This is the side over here. Let me show you right here. Actually, first, see that side unbolted just fine right there, but this side, yeah, you can see it right there. It's still connected, but I cut it off down there, so yeah, it's just gonna be what it is. So, but unfortunately, I have lost patience with it, and I have lost daylight. So I'm gonna take that as a sign. Let me cover up my throttle body, and just so dude doesn't get in there. But yeah, I actually decided it's gonna be easier for me to pull the motor and the trans out as one, because it requires me, just to get the motor out, I have to lower down the transmission, because it has these two bolts on the top that are actually in line with the firewall, so you can't get them out or get to them. So you actually have to lower the transmission anyways just to get to those bolts. So I might as well just pull the whole thing out, because it's got oil going down it too, so I might as well clean it up as well. That's why it's actually taking me a little longer trying to get all that done, but hey, just trying to do it right, and there's always tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. And hey, remember to go over here and like and subscribe, and check out my other two videos right here. So thanks guys, bye.